Hey, it's Ryan on Lake Effect Radio. I'm here today with Miss Dreadful.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good, good.
Loving our lovely weather outside today?
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, so that's good. I wasn't sure what to expect when I woke up this morning.
I know. I was expecting, snow on the ground and all that other stuff. It's like, it's just on the shingles. And that. I came up here and it's like, wow. From being like 2 cities over, it's like, this is a huge difference.
Yeah, there's definitely more snow here, but not terrible, so that's good.
I feel it. It's been a long time. What's been going on since then and that, well, there?
I forget the year that I was here last,
I
but
want to put a stab. It was somewhere between, it was before COVID.
Yeah, that's what I
17,
thought.
19?
probably it's somewhere in that area. I definitely took a break from playing out, and I wasn't really writing either, partially because of COVID, and also I just kind of needed a break. And I started playing out again, I want to say around 2022. So I've been playing shows. I've written a lot more music since the last time I was here, and I put out an EP in August.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just curious. How did you come up with the name Miss Dreadful?
So Miss Dreadful is kind of a good reflection of the type of music that I play. I mostly like to write about horror-themed subject matter. I like to write a lot of songs about murder and people that do really dreadful things. So it just fits the vibe of my music very well.
What's the songwriting process like?
It varies. Um, Usually I write the lyrics first. I'll come up with some sort of idea, I'll be inspired in some way, and I'll write the lyrics. I'll usually have a melody in my head as I'm writing them, not always. And then once I've gotten at least a verse and a chorus, I'll start playing chords with it, and I'll continue from there. And then it's just a matter of me kind of playing it over and over again, trying to figure out what exactly I want to do with the guitar. I don't always like to just strum chords. Sometimes I like to do different things. So it's just a long process of me trying to figure out what works best. Sometimes it comes out like really easy, and other times it's like I have to come back to it in a few months, work on it some more. Eventually I get to know the song, I figure out where it's going, and then when I play it live, I feel like I have to play it live a bunch of times before I really get to know the song, and then I might make more changes. I feel like the songs always change because after a while of playing them a certain way, I get new ideas and I start to play them differently, whether it's just, a different way of singing a certain part or throwing a different chord in there.
Uh, are you working on any songs in particular, like coming up in the near future?
I have a couple of things that I'm working on. I played them live on Halloween, but I feel like I'm still not finished with them yet.
I get you. It's all good. Everything takes time. It's all
Yeah, it does.
No, I can understand that. Even doing like back production audio work and that. Sometimes you got it. Sometimes you got to back burner it to go because it's like, well, I know I'm missing something. It's like I don't know what it is, and you just forget about it. Then eventually, it just comes in like a lead weight and smacks you across and says, "Hey, guess what? Here I am."
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it's all good.
Uh, uh, what kind of like? Sorry. What kind of musicians or other influences kind of influence you to make music?
I have a lot. Um, David Bowie and Neil Young are my all-time favorites, and they inspire me in many different ways. I also love Arlo Guthrie, Woody Guthrie. Uh, Newer artists, I'm a huge fan of Amigo the Devil, Harley Poe. Father John Misty is one of my biggest lyrical influences. And I love Rocky Erickson and many, many more, but definitely a lot of old folk and newer, like alternative folk, dark folk type things.
It's good. Listen to some of your songs. Honestly, I really liked how I think it was called "Why Don't You Come Around." It's good. It's the tone of it's nice. It's good, and it has like kind of a little bit of a soothing sense, even though like it's like kind of more like on the darker side a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah. Uh, what's the?
Here, I'll give you a second in that of.
Sorry.
So, no, you're good in that. So, hello. So, we'll go to this aspect of. So, if you could play or work with anyone that inspires you, who would it be? I know that's one
That's
sort
such
of
a hard question because I think I'd be so grateful for the opportunity to work with any of them. I really would. I don't know. David Bowie's no longer alive, but I think that would have been so amazing to work with someone of that immense talent and who was so unafraid to take risks and take chances and evolve and play different ways. He was like a chameleon, I think. He was always changing his sound while staying true to himself. And I feel like I could have learned so much from him.
I could see that.
Yeah.
100% in that.
Yeah, it's like music's always evolving and everything, new genres and everything, and it's truly a good it's a it's a it's a it's a sorry it's good that it's changing and everything, the new generations of music and everything. It's good stuff. I think we're at a good spot in music nowadays.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
Especially, I think that I would probably say out of your past work and that would be like dead on, sort of nailing you in a way. Even though technically I'm surprised because like many people go say, "Well, you mean alive or dead?" It's like it's sort of a broad question because it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to answer.
It is. Like to have the opportunity to work with anyone that I'm inspired by. Yeah, I would be so nervous, but I would definitely want to do it. It'd be really fun and I think I'd learn a lot.
Oh, true.
Another thing I'm curious about is, how did you get it? I might have asked a question earlier, but how did you get into music originally?
I just started listening to a lot of music in high school, like way more than I had in the past. And I listened to Rocky Erickson, The Evil One, which is a really, really good album. And a lot of the songs are kind of like horror themed. And listening to what he was singing about kind of like opened this door of all these different ideas and things to write about. So I was really into him. I was really into the Misfits and the Damned. A lot of like darker type bands, like the Misfits are horror punk, and I love horror movies, so it was like combining two things that I really liked. So I just, listening to all these different musicians that I really liked, it just made me want to try and do something myself. And it gave me a sense of belonging. I'm still very shy and reserved, but I was a really shy kid, and it kind of gave me like this place where it was okay to be myself.
Uh, what's an average day like for you? Just like in terms of like making music, it's like how much you think of a song like if you're making a new song, how much do you think you work on it like maybe like over the course of a week?
It really varies because I work, I work a full-time job outside of music. So it depends on how tired I am after work, what I have going on. And I can spend like 2 or 3 hours straight working on something, or I spend 20 minutes on it and I'm like, this just isn't working right now. I need to take a break, come back to it later today, or come back to it later in the week. So it just depends.
Yeah, it's like whenever everything's good, and then you can just like relax and then just go at your own pace. It's all cool. Uh, do you have you ever performed at a venue before?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Lots of different venues.
So what was your sort of top one?
Oh, it's hard to pick.
Or here, how about top 3?
I don't know. I don't know. I think my favorite show that I ever played was Youngstown Pride. That was 2 summers ago, I think, and it was outside. I love playing shows outside. Something about being outdoors calms me down a lot. But it was outside in downtown Youngstown, and it was so much fun, and everyone there was like really, really nice, and they had really, really good energy, and it was a real treat to be included in that.
Yeah, Youngstown's a fun place. My grandparents are from there, and I go down pretty regularly. It's a kind of like a hidden gem a little bit.
Yeah, there's a pretty good music scene out there. They do every spring, they do the May Day Festival. I got to play that a couple times, and that was really, really cool. But yeah.
Another question.
Well, we could have her go to a song in that too.
Yeah, no, that'd be
And
good too.
that-
yeah.
I'd be cool. That's good.
Yeah.
So, because we have a lot more still to come in that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll throw something that necessarily that's not even that you would think of question wise. Don't worry. Eventually, it'll be a question coming that'll make you think opposite.
Opposite?
Yeah, it's going to sound like, wait, this should be the opposite way around.
Okay. Yeah, I will play a song off of my new EP. This is called Something in the Moonshine. walked down to the Miller farm, straight and work for whiskey. When he came to town, we all crossed the street. Acted kind of funny, said things beyond belief. Him and the law, sworn enemies. Every time they caught him, he'd say the same damn thing. There was something in the moonshine. Oh, it wasn't me. Kinda makes you go blind, lose your sanity. Something in the moonshine. Oh, it wasn't me. Put away your pitchforks, not the monster you believe. All those years of drinking must have killed his brain. Town hadn't seen him for years. Walked down November morn, he finally reappeared. Found him glassy-eyed, dripping crimson red, axe in his weathered hand. Miller family scattered on the land, motionless, all he said. There was something in the moonshine. Oh, it wasn't me. Kinda makes you go blind, lose your sanity. Something in the moonshine. Oh, it wasn't me. Put away your pitchforks, not the monster you believe. Rotting in his cell, finally lost to the law. Cold winter nights, you can hear him yell that hauntingly familiar call. Something in the moonshine. Oh, it wasn't me. Kinda makes you go blind, lose your sanity. Something in the moonshine. Oh, it wasn't me. Put away your pitchforks, not the monster you believe.
It's good. I like
Very
it.
nice.
Thank you.
Well, you wanted me to sort of start off with the big birding question?
I don't know. That makes me nervous when you say that.
No, it's going to be sort of the opposite sounding way around. That's what I always get from everyone that when I go and say it.
Okay.
So you made it as a mainstream act. You could have anyone open for you. Who would it be?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Don't worry, I can hit the spot here.
I don't know. Probably somebody local, like from this area, but I don't know. That's such a hard question.
I know,
I don't
right?
think I could answer that.
Fair enough.
Does everyone else always like have an answer for that? Am I the first person to not?
Well, locally, that's at least an answer.
Yeah.
No, normally, yeah, everyone, yeah, they're sort of like jaw drop. That's why I always cue in the Jeopardy
Yeah.
music.
It's hard to even like to think about that, you know? I
Like
don't
I
know.
said, opposite sort of way around. After starting to do that, well, after a fifth time, that's what everyone always said. Yeah.
You know, if someone was getting into music, they wanted to learn how to play just like you. What advice would you possibly give them?
try to practice every day if you can, even if it's only for like 10 minutes. And also be patient with yourself because you're not going to learn it overnight. You got to take your time with it. I feel like sometimes myself, I try to rush through things because I'm so focused on the deadline that I forget about just enjoying the process of getting there. I think just enjoy learning your instrument and take your time and don't get upset if it takes a while, if you struggle with something, because you'll get there.
Mentally, when it comes, it'll, well, come.
Yeah, it will. Then, there's a lot of like really great free resources online. So many YouTube videos can really help. If you don't want to take lessons, you don't really have to. You just have to stick to practicing, make goals, but don't rush yourself because you'll get there. Enjoy it.
I have to admit, that's sort of the first time I have someone answer that way. And that, compared to what was it, end of September, James and that going, he never learned in that or even YouTube videos that he just went off ear, figured
That's
it
hard.
out. I know, right?
It's really hard. I didn't do that. I used a lot of free resources online and like books and stuff. I never took lessons.
Oh.
Sometimes I think maybe I should have, but I didn't. But learning by ear is hard, especially if you're just starting out. It's very hard.
How do you seek out like potential opportunities in the music industry?
I look at things on social media. Just getting out, going to shows and talking to people is a very good way to do that. Something I need to do more, honestly, because I'm kind of a hermit. I stay home a lot. I think my goal for next year is going to be to get out and see more shows, because when you go to local shows, you meet a lot of other musicians.
Yeah, and then
Not really even the new venues and that.
Mhm.
Like the one thing in that I found out like the week prior, they did like a mini like Nashville thing down in Willoughby and that with all the different like restaurants and that they had singer songwriters and that, and like I know some of them had more than other ones and that, but it's like went to that. It's like that's kind of neat.
Mhm.
It's like I think the first time I ever did that. I never remember that in the past. For the life of me, over years.
where can people find your music at? Online, basically.
You can stream it pretty much anywhere. I'm also on Bandcamp, missdreadful.bandcamp.com, and social media. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. I think those are the only social medias that I have.
Right. Gotcha. Sorry. Just thinking
Oh,
of
you're
this.
good. Well, I'll go to this aspect of. This is sort of going to be a little bit hard. Going to sort of make you pick your kids. Top 3 songs that would best describe you as an artist.
Like of my songs?
Hmm?
So the one I just played, Something in the Moonshine, that's kind of my favorite song that I've written. And then probably Mississippi River Monster and Devil Inside You. Probably those.
Okay. At least 2 of them I sort of seen with listening to your stuff prior.
Yeah.
I was hoping you were going to name in.
What were
so-
you hoping?
Well, Moonshine.
Yeah.
And at Mississippi, I sort of thought that too. Prior to today. So,
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to change my last choice because I play this song at every show, and this really does describe my music. It's not necrophilia if it's undead. That's got to be in the top 3, so I'm going to kick out Devil Inside You. That kind of, I wrote that when I was in a band, so it's one of my oldest songs, and it shows what I used to do, what I do now. It's kind of supposed to be a funny song, a little dark humor in there, which I really like. And it's the most fun one to play.
When
fair
you
enough.
sorry,
Oh, you're good.
when you first like started picked up a guitar, were you just doing like just getting used to the guitar, or would you try to like go in and just do like original songs or covers?
So what I first did was I just learned some chords, and after I learned them, I just kind of practiced strumming them and playing them together, getting my fingers used to switching positions and stuff like that. And then I just tried to learn other people's songs. I don't think I started writing my own for a couple years after I started playing.
Yeah, I can get that. Especially me. So I was a trombone player. After sophomore year, we had our bass player leave out of jazz band. They hit up everyone that knew bass Clough. Said, "Well, hey, anyone wanting to, replace what was it, Ryan?" And that? It's like, I guess I never played a bass guitar prior to that. Long summer.
Yeah, definitely different than you said the trombone you played. Yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah. Like I said, a very long summer. Learned how to play a guitar in that for the first time, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any immediate music goals that you wish to accomplish within the next couple of years?
I think that I should push myself to write some more songs and not wait like I think the last album before the one I put out in August was like 2018. Maybe not wait so long to record another EP. And I'd like to just play more shows and play shows in different cities. I usually play Akron, Cleveland, or Youngstown. I'd like to branch out more.
I get you. It's just everyone's doing it at their own pace and everything, and then you can't rush perfection.
Yeah, it's true. You can't rush yourself. You got to enjoy where you're at, but it's okay to have some goals and try to do a little more.
Especially like now, you notice that many of the cities that with those different little you have like East Lake, was it Rock the Boulevard, all that. Everyone's becoming now more into that. All different cities and that those small little concert series and that. Besides restaurants and all that other stuff, and that. I mean, this would be the perfect time, for sure.
Yeah.
Generally, when you record music, what kind of processes do you use? Like, do you just use like you have your own mic, or you have your own setup at some place?
So for the EP, I actually did that in my living room. Good Sound Waves, who I've done a bunch of stuff with them. They're really cool. They came to my house and they set up their equipment, and I don't know what all their equipment was, but they set it up, and we did a live session, and they let me release it as an EP. You can also see the videos from that live session on their YouTube, but I don't really know a whole lot about recording. It's not my area of expertise. I usually let somebody else handle that.
Did you know what label was helping you out with the sound recording and everything?
There was no label. It was just independent, but Good Sound Waves recorded it and filmed it and mixed it and everything.
How would you? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I have to check that out. I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
video.
look up Good Sound Waves. It's spelled as one word, and you can see not just videos they've done for me, but a ton of local musicians. They're really, really great.
Yeah, the curiosity factor. That sort of
Yeah.
grabs, especially going to someone's living room and that.
Yeah. I think I did 2 live sessions with them. The first one, I went to their studio, and then the second one, they came to my living room. So, yeah, you can see
just
like a
find that
tiny little
interesting.
bit of my home in that video.
I find it interesting
Yeah.
in that aspect.
It
Just the
wa-
nerdy stuff in me.
It was really fun, and the fact that I was at home made it was more comfortable, so I wasn't as nervous. I still get nervous to perform and like record and do all that stuff. It still makes me nervous even though I've been doing it for so long.
Fair enough.
Do you have any recommendations for people who are trying to go into the music field and then maybe get anxious to put out songs and stuff, and then they start like just thinking over and over again if it's like the best work they can do?
Um I would say not to put so much pressure on yourself because I think a lot of musicians are their own worst critics, and we're always thinking it can be better, and you listen back and you're like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. Um, don't try to make it perfect because nothing is perfect.
Definitely not in this industry.
Yeah, like if you just, I don't know, like if you're happy with it, that's really all that matters. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think that's kind of like subjective anyway, because, music's subjective.
Especially while playing and that, show goes on. String breaks,
Mhm.
whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And,
it is what it is.
And you can always come back to it. Like if you're recording songs and you want to put out an album or an EP or a single, whatever, you can always take a break from it and come back to it. Sometimes that helps. Don't try to like get it all done in one day or something like that. Just take your time.
Have you ever collaborated with others, and if so, how was the process with them?
I've been in a couple bands, and writing songs for a band is different than just writing them for what I do now. And I jam with a couple people now, and it's very enjoyable to play music with other people because you can learn a lot from their different styles. You find out about new music from them. And it's like a different way of doing it from when I'm just, by myself. It can teach you a lot of new things.
Including, we could jump to another song in that.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
play another song.
But no, I get it. Especially, it was kind of funny. Artist, you had was it Kevin Conway, Michael McFarlane? That have you ever heard of Kim Kennedy? She was a singer songwriter in that. Well, they were all big in the whole looping thing. She
Yeah.
seen them and that, then got into it herself and that. So definitely could see that.
Yeah, looping. I've tried to do that a little bit. There's definitely a lot to learn because you gotta get the timing right. You know, it's hard.
No, I feel it.
But it's cool. It's
But
cool.
yeah, learning off of others and that, yeah.
Yeah, like when you're playing with other people, it's just fun and I feel like I learn a lot when I play with other people because I'm so used to playing music by myself that you kind of like close yourself off to new ideas if you do that all the time. So it has been nice jamming with other people again. So this song is called Until I Kill His Wife, and it is also off of my new E EP. Once I had a love in my life, but he went and left me and found himself a wife. Every eve I prayed with candles burning bright, will return to me and our love reignites. Now all I have to keep me warm at night is a body made of straw with clothes that stitch up tight. He will do till we reunite. He will do till I kill his wife. God, it's so lonely living in a memory with a makeshift lover who's ripping at the seams. So now I wait with a sharpened knife, the one who stole my man, the one who stole my life. Now all I have to keep me warm at night is a body made of straw with clothes that stitch up tight. He will do till we reunite. He will do till I kill his wife. Till I kill his wife. Till I kill his wife.
Good stuff.
Would you like me to go?
Yeah, you can go. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. Wasn't sure what in that. So, if you could if you could go on tour to any place and play, where would it be?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'd like to see the whole country, really. But that'd be a lot at once. So maybe I would start closer to home. You know, like a Midwest tour or something like that. Go from there.
Fair enough.
Was your family kind of musical? Like they have certain music, and then that kind of them listening to the music kind of inspired you to maybe like make like other music.
Yeah, they listened to a lot of classic rock when I was growing up. So I was listening to rock and roll since I was a little kid. I really liked Black Sabbath. I still do. I really liked AC/DC. Lots of others. But yeah, they listened to a lot of classic rock and stuff like that. And they were always just really supportive of me playing music. My dad plays the drums. He didn't play them when we were kids, but he retired a few years ago and he started playing them again. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's good. Keeping the rhythm alive, you know.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Non-fleeting. So, what was your first instrument that you ever played?
I actually played clarinet when I was in 5th grade through the school. I don't know how to play it anymore, but that was the first one that I learned. And then I started playing guitar in high school.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, you gotta love fifth grade band.
Yeah.
It was one thing I could never do, clarinet.
I don't even really remember it very well. I know I couldn't do it now though.
Is there any hidden meaning in any of your works? Like stuff people would have to maybe listen to again or another time for the song, just like, oh, I didn't catch it the first time.
Probably. A lot of my stuff is storytelling. I like to write about characters that do like really bad things and why did they do them, and sometimes I like to throw a bit of humor in there. And then there are songs that are kind of inspired by my own experiences that are either a little more straightforward or they sound like another story. So people might not, not everyone would know which ones are inspired by my experiences and which one are just,
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of about this line of what's your favorite part of the whole music thing, and then what's your least favorite part if I say afterwards?
My favorite part is writing songs. My least favorite part is having to promote things on social media because I'm not the type of person that likes to put myself out there a lot. And social media it's okay, but I kind of just like to hide in my house and write songs.
Yeah, fair enough. It's like me, like during like COVID and that, I hid off in my little world and that. Didn't bother going Facebook, all that other stuff.
Yeah.
And that. Just went outside, did yard work and that, then occasionally doing my wood business and that. I get it. But heck, that's all you could do at that time.
Yeah.
It's rough times. What do you enjoy most about being a musician, and what do you dislike the most about being a musician?
I enjoy that music has given me a place where I feel a sense of belonging and a sense of community. It's a place where I don't feel like I'm on the outside looking in. I don't know if there's anything that I don't enjoy. I guess like what I don't enjoy is the stress that I sometimes put on myself when I get nervous about performing or worried that I'm not doing enough, or that I'm falling behind or something. It's hard. It's like a personal thing that I just have to work on.
Criticize or your own self sort of critic stuff.
Yeah.
And high expectations.
Yeah. I've gotten better with it, but I mean, I can't listen to like anything that I do because all I do is I hear the mistakes, and I'm like, oh, I could have done that better, and I could have done that differently. So it's like so hard for me to listen to anything I've recorded. Um, and then like I stress myself out because I feel like, oh, I'm going to play a show. I don't want to mess up. But when you think like that, you're more likely to mess up, and you have to really just go into it like this is going to be fun. And it doesn't matter if you make a mistake because you're playing live. Like,
You have an
mistakes
audience.
are going to happen. It's just how you deal with it is what matters. So, yeah, I guess my least favorite part is just like my criticisms of myself and always thinking I could do something differently or better.
All right.
No, fair enough. That's like all our years of ever doing the interviews, and that we only had one that went halfway through because of one aspect, power outage.
Ooh.
You can't control that though. There's
Oh, no.
Yeah.
there's nothing you can do if
No
it
one ever thought that
happens.
was coming. Not bad, though. Just a few hundred in that, probably well over 500, and have that happen.
Ooh.
Good batting odds.
Yeah.
Sorry, one second. What's next in the path you're going regarding music?
So the next thing that I'm doing is in December, I'm going to play at Square Records in Akron for the Highland Square Holiday Stroll. So that'll be a lot of fun. It's a ton of different local musicians playing at all different places in Highland Square. After that, I'm not really sure. I kind of want to write some more songs and book some more shows.
Never heard of that.
I think this is the third year they're doing it. But it's in December. I think it's December 20th. So, yeah, it's cool. It's fun. There's tons of local musicians playing at lots of different places.
I'll
So,
have to look that up.
Yeah.
Of course it would be on the 20th. I will have something on the 20th.
yeah. It's a Saturday. Is the 20th a Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so okay, it is the 20th.
Yeah, my side business, and I have 20th and 21st. It would be that's kind of hilarious if it does fall in line.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. It's always the next year. Feel like a Cleveland Browns fan, deep down inside. It's always the next year.
What would you say makes your music unique?
I think my voice is kind of unique, and I think some of the things I write about are a little unique too.
Yeah, just
Oh, definitely it is, Nat.
It's a hard question to answer.
yeah. I'm just kinda,
It's hard for me to answer.
Yeah. For the majority of your songs, are you're happy with the final product of your song?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if I'm playing them out live, then I like them enough to do that. It's just, I feel like they're never really finished because I'll get new ideas the longer I play them, and I'll add just little things. It's still the same song, but just little things that are different that I notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the 20th. Just looked it up.
You looked it up.
Yeah.
3 to 8 o'clock.
Yes. I think I play at 3.
Yeah, I had to go and not clean screenshot it so I could look into that more.
Yeah.
Gotta love technology occasionally. You could look that up and screenshot it, and you could always go back to it
Yeah.
later and say, hey, guess what, self?
Yeah.
Check into that. Oh, from that, you want to play another song?
Yes. So this is by Rocky Erickson. This is called If You Have Ghosts. If you have ghosts, you have everything. If you have ghosts, you have everything. You can say anything you want. You can do anything you want. If you have ghosts, you have everything. One never does that. One never does that. You can call it surprise, there it is. The moon to the left of me is a part of my thoughts, is a part of me, is me. In the night, I'm real. In the night, I am real. The moon to the left of me is a part of my thoughts, is a part of me, is me. Forever is the wind, is a part of my thoughts, is a part of me, is me. I don't want my fangs too long. I don't want my fangs too long. Moon to the left of me is a part of my thoughts, is a part of me, is me. Forever is the wind, is a part of my thoughts, is a part of me, is me. You have ghosts, you have everything. If you have ghosts, you have everything. If you have ghosts, you have everything. If you have ghosts, you have everything.
Stuff. Good stuff.
Including of, so from a year from today, what would you like to accomplish?
I think I'm still trying to figure that out.
A little bit.
I want to play a lot more shows next year, and I really want to go to more of other people's shows. I love seeing live music. I love seeing all the local musicians. We have so many talented local musicians in Northeast Ohio, and I really want to get out there more and see them perform.
What was the first tune you learned very early on?
I don't remember. I know it was just like it was something I looked up when I was learning chords, and it was like 3 chords, basically strumming them. But it was an actual song, and I can't even remember. I know probably like the early riffs that I learned were like Smoke on the Water and Iron Man and stuff like that.
That's impressive.
I don't know. I looked up. I
Well,
looked
still,
up
yeah,
how to
smoking
play
on the water and that.
just
yeah.
like that main riff,
Yeah.
not like the whole song. Cause when I was first learning, I would be like, just learning the really cool sounding riffs, and then I wouldn't learn the rest of the song.
No. Well, that's sort of like me in that, sort of did the same when I learned bass. Especially with no practice at the end of one of the concerts we decided to do is it a long way if you want to rock?
Oh yeah, I learned a lot of AC/DC riffs too, by the way. I had like this little book of AC/DC riffs. I didn't learn the solos. I just learned the riffs. I don't really remember how to play any of them now.
That's like
Yeah.
me. Especially us. We didn't really practice that, hugely a lot. We were just messing around and deciding, what the heck? It just did in front of a bunch of people. All else feels do it in front of people.
So, I think earlier on in the show you said your first instrument was a clarinet, and then besides a recorder, I think you also mentioned that one too. Did you ever use any other instruments?
I don't think so. In 4th grade, I briefly tried to learn the cello, but I was very impatient. And I was like, why aren't we using the bow right away? We're just plucking this, and it's so big and it's so heavy. I don't want to take it on the bus. I was a very impatient child, so I didn't play the cello for very long. Kind of wish I had stuck with it though, because that would have been a really cool instrument to know how to play now.
No, true. Especially, I could see it for
Being in 4th grade,
fourth grade, it's like
I was a short little kid, and it was this big instrument, but that was the one that I wanted to play. So until I got frustrated and I gave up.
We actually had a cello too here once. But I could see that. 4th grade, that was a sort of push.
Yeah. Maybe I should have tried the violin instead, but I think I would have been the same way. I don't know, I was very impatient. That's a problem I have. I get impatient with things, and so I got to learn to slow down, and obviously I'm definitely not impatient like I was when I was in 4th grade. But yeah.
Early on in the show, I asked what your intermediate goals would be for the next the next couple of years or so. But what would you describe your long-term goals to be?
I hope that I'm still playing music. I never want to stop playing music, no matter what the capacity is. But I don't think I have like an actual goal. I think that's something I need to work on. I'm not very good at setting goals.
Yeah, it happens. It just, you gotta fly with it every once in a while. Hey, you made one goal.
What?
Shows.
Yeah.
More shows
yeah,
next year.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that. I don't know. Actually, I really want to learn how to play the banjo because I have one and I don't know how to play it.
There you see. Came up with already, what, 3 to 4 goals
Yeah.
today? Not bad. So, yeah. Want me to throw a few more?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, if you could perform at any venue of your choice around the world, where would it be?
Oh, I don't know. Like, I feel there's a lot that that I would play at. You know, just ones here in Ohio that I do play at that I like. So just, I don't know if I have like a dream venue or anything. I just like playing out. I like playing outside.
As long as it's an audience.
I mean, sometimes it's nice to just play in your house when there's no audience. No, but I don't know. I don't have like a dream venue or anything like that. I guess I've never really thought about it like that before.
No, it's all good. It's all good. So if you could collaborate with writing a song with anyone that inspires you, who would it be?
I don't know, maybe like Neil Young or Father John Misty would be cool to write a song with. One of them.
So during performances, how would you? So obviously, you said earlier you make mistakes during performances. It's going to happen. How do you handle certain mistakes in performances?
I mean, you just kind of have to ignore them and keep playing. And usually no one else is going to notice them. But yeah, I kind of just keep going. Just keep going with the song. Try to cover it up if you can.
That's the only way they're going to notice. Otherwise, if you stop in the middle of it, you'll be like,
Yeah.
something's not right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. You just try to make it sound like you did it on purpose, and no one will know.
Same thing in radio, my man.
Yeah.
You all have to do is one thing: cover it all up.
Yeah, of course.
And like I've seen, sometimes I've been at a show where the band or whoever's playing, something happens that it just throws them off, like where they actually have to stop and just start over, and everyone's just like, okay, whatever, like start
Yeah.
over. It's like, I get so worried about making a mistake, but nobody cares if you make a mistake. Really,
No one's
nobody
with
cares.
tomatoes, pitchforks, torches.
Right. Like, they're still gonna have a good time.
Yeah, there's no one going to be angry. No angry mob like SpongeBob. I
Yeah.
need that as a button.
And if someone really did get like upset and give someone a problem for making a mistake, like that's a reflection on them. Like there's something going on with that person that they would act like that to anybody.
How would you rate your performance ability on stage?
I don't know how to rate it. I think that if I really just get into it and I don't think about the things that make me nervous, and I just focus on the song, and I kind of let the character of the song take over and perform, then it's good, but I don't know like a number. I don't know how to rate myself that way. I'm too much of a self-critic to do that.
I get you. It's just, yeah.
Well, not doing do the last song in that.
Yeah.
Come up with a few in that too.
Yeah, this is called Not in the Ground Yet. PPR breath soaked in sweat, playing dive bars, I'll never forget. Feeling of youth, the carefree days, my life before me, the sun will never set. Thinking night time, the decade flew by, and I tangle with regret of what I haven't done yet. Before I die, toxic 9 to 5 slowly killed the creative drive. Come on tired, come on sore. Eventually you don't wanna ride anymore, 'cause it's easier to drown than to stand and make it better. When you keep falling down, you kinda wanna stay. So if it's getting harder, see a new sunrise. Want you to remember, oh, I've been there too, my friend. I made it through, 'cause we're not in the ground yet. 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 Oh, oh.
So I gotta ask. So what do you like the most out of the Cleveland music scene?
I think that there's so many like really good musicians in this area, and a lot of them are so kind. I feel like they're not competing with one another. It's like a community where people work together and they're excited for each other. They're excited for each other's successes, and they want to help each other. You know, it's not like people competing like, oh, why did you get this opportunity and I didn't? It's like, oh, I'm happy you got that opportunity, and let's work together and do something. So I guess I just really like the people a lot.
Fair enough.
So let's say you're like unhappy with a certain song. What would you do to like improve it or try to like get back on a good rhythm? You know.
Sometimes I just have to take a break from it and then come back to it later. Other times I might ask somebody for their advice. Like, does this sound too similar to something else? Or is this, should I do this instead of that? And a lot of the time it's just kind of like experimenting and playing it over and over again. And sometimes if I feel like I'm overusing certain chords, or I feel like what I'm playing sounds too similar to somebody else's song, I have like this big encyclopedia of guitar chords, and I just pull it out and I just like flip through it and I try different chords, because I feel like a lot of songwriters kind of have their favorite chords, and like I always use A minor chord a lot and C and stuff like that. So sometimes just looking through that kind of helps challenge me to try something different. And the thesaurus is great if I'm stuck on a word and I want to try. I'm looking for something that rhymes or just something different. I love the thesaurus.
How would you define the word success?
I think that it's being content and being happy with where you are. I think everyone's vision of success is different. I think for myself, just being content and being happy and growing as a person. Yeah, it's not, I don't think of it like in terms of money or like I have to be doing this with my music or anything like that. I think as long as I am feeling happy and positive and inspired, that is good. And I'm not being like a bad person, too. I don't, if I'm being a bad person, that's not successful. That's bad. You don't want to be a bad person. You want to be kind to people.
All right.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And that. So, I'll go with this. What was I going to do? I'm blanking now on it.
Uh,
I'm blanking on what I was going to say.
yeah.
It's okay. That happens to me like all the time.
It's been a minute since that's ever happened to me that I stumped myself. Probably at least 2 years. 2.5 years, give or take.
It's okay. It's got to happen eventually.
Yeah. I know, right? God, question block.
Yeah.
God, that sucks. It's a writer's block, question block.
Well, I got one. What do you think? What do you think is important on making and creating songs?
What do you mean?
Oh, sorry, I should be important as in like is there a certain like is there sorry.
No, it's okay.
So I mean like important as in like do you do any like man, I don't know how to say this.
It's okay.
Uh, like I mean important in the way like is there a certain mood you try to get yourself in before you start like music or
I usually just if I'm inspired, and I'm in a place where I can work on it, then I kind of have to take advantage of that opportunity. If I'm not in a place where I can pull out the guitar and start writing, I'll just try to jot down the idea on my phone, or the whatever it is, if it's an idea for a song or a lyric. So I don't try to get myself in like a certain mood or mindset. It's really just if an idea comes, I gotta take that opportunity.
yeah.
Capture it in some shape or form.
Yeah.
No, I feel it.
Yeah. Because sometimes, like, and usually it happens like the worst place. Like, you're not at home where you can just, like, start writing. It's like you're at work or something, and you just got to pull out your phone real quick and jot it down.
That's what I do in some of the sound clips and that occasionally. If I shelve something, all of a sudden it's like that thing of bam.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, this sucks. So that's going to have to wait till later, tomorrow.
Yeah. You're like, I want to work on this right now, but I can't.
Yeah, like, what was it? One time, and I was in the middle of Virginia at a wine yard. Yeah, that's not going to really work out that well. Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's like you're driving or something. Like, well, okay. I'll just keep it on a loop in my head until I can jot it down.
So, off of your current EP and that, are you looking like in the future of throwing out a few singles, or you want to stay with the EP route?
I like doing EPs. I'm not gonna say I would never just put out a single, because I might. But I've always loved albums and listening to the whole thing. I'm not really the type of person that makes a playlist. If I want to listen to an artist, I'm like, what song, or not what song, I'm thinking, what album do I want to listen to instead of which song, and then I listen to the whole thing. So I love that the process of creating that album and the artwork and putting it out. But I'd probably I don't know when I would do another full length album. Like the 4 or 5 song EP. That's kind of a nice in between, and I kind of like that a lot. So it'll probably be another EP when I release more music.
Fair enough. Yeah. Do you have anything else?
Not
That's the
really.
one I was sort of blanking on.
Yeah.
Okay. It came
Found
back.
it.
Yes, you found it.
I thought of it in my head. It's like, well, I'll wait till it's sort of tail end. It's like, gets that moment. It's like, gotta love it.
Yeah.
Powers of that. but definitely, it's been a pleasure to having you on.
Thank
Love
you.
the new work, though.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Said it earlier, but yeah. Any of your socials you want to mention?
Oh, yeah. So, missdreadful.bandcamp.com. You can stream all my stuff. You can buy merch. I need to update it, though, but my new EP, you can stream it on there. And then I'm also on Facebook. It's facebook.com/missdreadful. And I'm on Instagram, the Miss Dreadful. And I'm also on YouTube. Just search Miss Dreadful. You'll find me.
All right.
Very nice, and that. Definitely looking forward for future stuff.
Thank you.
That